Okay, today I'm going to be showing you the Tiki Pets bundle. This is Tiki Cats. They kind of sent me a little care package with a couple of their different wet cat foods. I've been giving the cats a new one each day to see what ones they like and don't like. And so far, they've all been in the Clean Plate Club. The cats have been eating all of them. We have a Tiki Cat who only really likes salmon treats. She tried all of these, ate a little bit, which is pretty rare. Normally, other brands that we've given her, she won't even taste, but she did eat at least some of these. And I do have a salmon one in here amongst all of this that she really likes. It's actually right here on top. So I'll talk about that one first, but the salmon one, even our Picky Cat ate. So if you do have a picky eater, they definitely have a variety of options. So you can kind of find one that has an ingredient that your cat likes, which is really nice. And I have kind of two different types. There's these little cups, like this one. It's kind of a single meal cup. You just peel it, and you can set it right down. They eat right out of the cups. It has a nice broth. So our middle cat that we have, when we got our kitten, our third cat, she kind of went into hiding. She crawled into corners. She wouldn't really come out to eat or drink. We were giving her wet cat food, but it wasn't really hydrating her enough. But with these, there's like an extra amount because it is kind of just like shreds of chicken and fish in like a nice broth. There's more moisture, and she likes to lap that up, which is really good to help rehydrate her. And now as time's gone on, she's starting to come out more and more, but having that extra moisture is definitely something that's really good for her health. So that was kind of an unintended, benefit from this, that we found out that these, having that extra moisture is really helpful for our cat. So far, again, the salmon and chicken one has been the favorite, even amongst the picky eater. She's been really eating these. These cup ones, the Tiki Cat's compliments, are 8-pack, so it's on the smaller side, but they're kind of more, they're kind of luxurious with the broth and the real chicken shreds. We also have another compliments, which is chicken and egg broth, or chicken and egg and a chicken broth. Again, we've been, just giving them, each one a day. Our other two cats, they're not really as picky. They've eaten this, completely when we give them their cup. Our Picky Cat, she, like I said, she tastes it, she eats a little bit of it. She's never really been a treat cat, never been really like a wet food cat. So the fact that she's eating it at all was really nice, because now we don't feel like we're leaving her out. She still gets part of the treat. So this is another really good one. Like I said, our other two cats, they just scarf it down. They love it. We have another compliments, which is chicken and beef. So again, it is just a little cup full of shredded meat with broth. These are really great if you want to put it over dry cat food, because there's the moisture in broth. It soaks in, it softens it up. So if your cat does have teeth problems, maybe their gums haven't solidified yet, if they've had teeth extractions, anything like that, this can kind of help you, give them soft food, but then also keep that dry food in the diet. And then I also have these ones, which are little pouches. So this is the Aloha Friends. This particular one is chicken and pumpkin. The other one is chicken, pumpkin, and duck. So similar, but one just has a little extra additive, one doesn't. So this one is a pouch. This is still chunks, but it's closer to a pate. It's not fully pateed, but it's not just shredded meat. This one is kind of a more in between, what you would normally think of wet cat food. But the pouch is enough to feed two cats. We've been doing basically two pouches for all three. We can kind of divvy it up, and they get a nice good meal out of it, a nice good treat. But if you do, just want to give this as their full meal with no dry food, the full packet is more than enough for your cat. Again, they really enjoyed these. These are all, all natural. There's no like additives, artificial flavorings, colorings, things like that. So you're not getting chemicals. You're getting the chicken, the pumpkin, the duck that it's listed. So again, this is another Aloha Friends. This one's the duck. The similar packaging. You just kind of rip it open, squeeze it out onto a plate. They've been really enjoying it. So this last one is Tiki Cat Special. So this one is labeled as Fussy. So this is healthy digestion, which is the one that I was most excited for, because our Picky Cat has a very sensitive stomach. She tends to get diarrhea whenever we feed her wet cat food. We have to buy special dry food. So I was really looking forward to this one. So this was the first one I tried. And she did eat it. She only picked at this one because she's very particular about wanting salmon. But she did try it. She did eat it. And it was nice. It did not give her diarrhea. So then after trying this one, I was like, okay, let's have her, eat some of the other ones. And none of them upset her tummy. None of them, made her have diarrhea, which was a pretty big surprise. Because again, anytime we give her, other brands of food, they tend to upset her stomach really easily. So it's kind of seeing that, like, how there's no GMO, there's no artificial flavorings, colorings, there's no chemicals in it. It's so all natural that her body can digest it and handle it without getting upset. So this was a very nice, welcome test run. And then being surprised by the rest of them not upsetting them made me really like this brand. I'm so glad that they sent me a care package with so much, because it feels good to feed your cat, something that isn't fake and chemically, isn't going to make them sick. Or sometimes cheaper grocery store brands, you never know what's really in them. And a lot of the times, if it makes them sick, it might be too late by the time you figure it out. You might have already fed them for a couple of days, and it's got to take time to work itself out of the system. With this, I don't have to worry. I can dump it. They can eat as much as they want, and I know that they're safe and healthy. So this one, the Fussy one, is duck liver and eggs. This one is a pate. So out of all of these, this is the only one that's actually a pate. No chunks, no shreds of meat. But this one was a big hit. They cleaned the plates. They cleaned the plates for all of these. Some of them may be slower throughout the day. They went back to eat them. But by the end of the day, they were all clean, especially the ones with broth. They lapped that up real quick, and then they, picked at the chicken throughout the day, or picked at the salmon, whatever's in them, the duck. So if you're interested, I'm going to leave the links down below. I highly recommend these. All of them have been a success. And like I said, if you do have a picky cat like we do, there's definitely at least a flavor for them, if not more. They're very affordable. They're really nicely priced for being as premium as they are. The bigger boxes, the Alohas, they are 12 pouches per container. And then the smaller complements, they are 8 servings per container. So if you're interested, please check the links down below. The Tiki Cat's cat food line.